Welcome back, first timers. We got a hot one for you today, but fear not, we got something that's gonna cool it down.
Today we're gonna be testing out the viral IcyBreeze Portable Air Conditioner.
Now this thing has been hitting all of our social media accounts and it looks too good to be true. They just ran a Memorial Day sale where you got a free 10 amp hour battery with a battery charger, and anytime there's a battery involved, Terry's on board. So we're gonna unbox this bad boy, test it out in our truck camper shell to see how it cools that area down. Then we're gonna test it in our travel trailer and then in our home gym. And finally, we're gonna see if it can keep Terry cool by the pool.
In the hot Florida sun. The model we got is the IcyBreeze V2 Pro. There is a platinum model, but we didn't go with that one. It just has more bells and whistles than we need. So we went with the Pro version. We bought this with our own money and it retails for $289. We did get it during a sale, so we got the 10 amp hour battery and the charger for free. The battery typically costs $99 and then the charger costs another $30 additional. Almost $130 we got for free. We also purchased the wall adapter so we could plug it in the gym, and that is an additional $35. The Pro version comes in 4 different colors and we went with blue. So let's open this thing up and see what's inside. You've got your quick start guide and your owner's manual right on top. The box is packaged really nicely. Everything's kind of in its own compartment and its own box. Everything's labeled. We've got a charger right here, but we've already opened this so we could get our battery charging. Got our 12-volt charger packaged nicely. So for the 12-volt, you can plug this in if your car still has a cigarette lighter. So you can just plug it in and run your air conditioner from there. Now I've got the 110 plug. This is going to be if you want to plug it directly into an outlet. Take the top off. There she is. Surprisingly light. And inside the air conditioner itself, you have the battery. So let's check out what features the V2 Pro has to offer. So first up, you've got your multi-directional hose. It just pulls out, and then you can buy additional pieces to lengthen the hose or split it off into different directions. Then you've got your multi-directional vent. You can choose which way you'd like the air to blow. Then you've got your spot for your battery. And then right next to that, you've got your 2 ports for plugs and your fan speed. It also has wheels and a handle for easy transportation. It also comes with 2 handles on the side so you can easily lift it, and then a drain. And last but not least, you've got 2 cup holders. So the way this works, there's a water fill line, so you're gonna fill it up to that line with water, add ice. The water's gonna come up through this tubing into the radiator, and then the fan is going to blow out cold air. There's no Freon or any chemicals like that. It's just water, ice, and air. The lid's kind of heavy. The hinges are plastic, so we'll have to see how that goes over time. But other than that, it looks pretty solid. We're going to be testing out this portable air conditioner in a variety of spaces. The first one up is going to be the back of the truck here. Don't mind the mess, but it does get pretty hot back here if you have to ride back here in the summer. Next up is our medium-sized space, and it is our travel trailer. And if you've been around here for a little bit, you've seen a lot of this thing. We do have a generator. We usually get hookups, but some people might not have that. So this portable air conditioner might be a good fit for them. So we're going to test it out. Finally, our large space. We're going to test it out here in our garage gym. It is a 2-car garage, but we're only going to show you half because the other half is a little bit messy. But if you know anything about Florida, it gets super hot in the garage, and we would like to see if we can cool it down in here so we can make a workout enjoyable during the summer. And as a bonus test, I'm going to test it out right here by the pool while I lounge in my chair. It's finally time to start testing out the IcyBreeze. First step, you need to fill it up to the fill line with water and then add in up to 30 pounds of ice. The company does sell blocks that you can buy that fit into the cooler that you freeze and then use as ice blocks. But you can also use cubed ice, which is recommended because there's more surface area touching the water. We were able to fit about 24 pounds of ice in here.
So we got the water to the appropriate line. We got it filled with ice. Our first test is going to be testing with an IR thermometer what temperature the air is coming out of the unit. So the temperature inside of the vent is about 46 to 47 degrees. It's pretty chilly. We're actually going to close it up inside the back of my truck over the span of 30 minutes, see how much the temperature changes when this thing is running at full blast. Right now it's 90 degrees outside. It's pretty hot, pretty humid. So we're gonna run a camera, 30 minutes, full blast, and see how much the temperature drops over that 30 minutes.
When we put the IcyBreeze in the truck, it was about 92 degrees in the truck and 91 degrees outside. And it brought the temperature down to 83 inside the truck when we opened it up. And it feels a lot cooler, but it's only about a 10-degree drop in 30 minutes. But I bet if you let it run longer, you would see a more significant drop. The next space is going to be a little bit bigger. It's going to be in our travel trailer, which you've seen in many videos, and we'll link one of them right here. But we do have to add another 8-pound bag of ice. To start with, it is about 92 degrees, and it's about 92 degrees outside as well. So if this works, it would be really good if you're camping off-grid, or if your AC goes out, or you don't have a generator. And our trailer is a 27-foot toy hauler, so there's a lot of open space in here. Let's see how well this AC can cool it down after 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, we came in the trailer and the air temperature didn't change, but the humidity went down 20 points, which is huge. It made it feel a little more cooler in here, even though the air temperature didn't go down. Because this is an AC unit, it's kicking out dry, cold air as opposed to wet air that you would see with a swamp cooler. So it is bringing the humidity down. We did have a pretty good leak coming out of the IcyBreeze, but that might be user error. There is a drain plug that says tighten before use, and we didn't do that. So we'll see if it leaks on the next test. We've moved on to our next testing site, and that is our 2-car garage / home gym. This is a pretty big space. We're not sure that the temperature is going to drop really at all, but the humidity should come down, and so it's going to be more of a how does it feel in here test. See you in 30 minutes. Been 30 minutes and the temperature in the garage dropped maybe 2 degrees, and then the humidity came down about 2 points as well. So not much change. It looks like this isn't ideal for large spaces, but let's give it one more test out by the pool and see how it feels when it's just blowing on you out in the open. For our final test, we're going to see how it feels blowing directly on you in 94-degree weather. I think this is what it's meant for. It's really nice. It's a very cool breeze coming right into my face. I got the heat from the sun and the coolness from the AC. This is perfect. I could sit out here all day.
We've absolutely put the IceBreeze Portable AC unit through its paces. I think we have some mixed feelings about the unit itself. First of all, it's definitely hyped. It's on all of our social medias. It's in every feed. Every time we look somewhere, IcyBreeze is getting pushed. So one of our biggest hesitations of buying it originally was the price. I mean, it's about $300 for the standard one, and then over that for the more premium version. We were able to get it on a Memorial Day deal, and now they're running a special where you get a free 6-amp battery and then the ice blocks. My first recommendation is if you're going to buy one or very interested in buying one, make sure you wait till they have a deal, because they seem to be throwing in some nice perks to buy it. But one of the benefits of it is it's not a swamp cooler. It's running out cold, dry air rather than cold, wet air. And as you saw in the numbers, especially in the smaller spaces, it greatly reduced the overall humidity percentage.
Which is really nice because we're just sitting outside right now and I'm dumping sweat. So bringing that humidity down is key.
Now the temperature drop was pretty significant in the back of my truck, and that was only at 30 minutes, but there was no change in the trailer and very minimal change in our gym. However, with that humidity change, it sure felt a lot cooler in the travel trailer and especially in the back of the truck. The other knock is we didn't tighten the drain plug as directed by the instructions and the sticker, so there was a little bit of leakage. But also when you're towing it around by the handle, if the water's too high, it's going to spill out. So it's not like a real tight seal. So just be aware of that when you're towing it around. If it's in an area that shouldn't get wet, just
be careful.
Now, where we think it really did shine was out by the pool. with that close contact, direct air blowing right on Terry's body.
It sure felt nice. It really took the edge off of the heat out here.
Now, I think this thing would be perfect if you're at the beach, you want to spend a little bit more time out there, but it's super hot. That air makes a huge difference. Sitting by the pool, game changer. If you're on a golf cart, I think this would be ideal. Strap it down on a golf cart, you get that cool breeze, and I think it'll actually work really well on the boat too. So I think we're probably going to try it out on the boat in a future video and see if it really does cool us down when we're at Crab Island.
It definitely gets hot out there in the sun, so having a little bit of cool air blowing on you would be ideal.
Some other big perks of this thing is it's actually an ice chest. So you can pack your drinks, your food, your snacks, anything you want in there, but just be mindful that it's going to be full of water also. So I think closed drinks make the most sense. If you have any food, you're going to have to really make sure they're sealed properly because this is really running on the water. Other things, the handle was helpful and the wheels were great. So if you're trying to get to the beach or down a walking path, this thing is going to travel very easily. So would we recommend you buying it? I think if you're using it for the right application, then it definitely makes sense, especially if you get it on a sale or on one of the deals. If you're trying to cool off a large area, even a travel trailer, I don't think it's going to do that well. Yeah. But if you're truck camping, car camping, tent camping, I think this would be amazing. And for the cost, I think it would really help in these hot summers, especially humid days.
I agree, but I also think wait for a sale. You're better off to do that.
The only upgrade I think I would go for right now is the splitter. So you can get an attachment for the hose, and then that way you can have air flowing to two separate locations at one time, either on your body or if there's two people. If you like this video and you don't like getting cold, check out this video where we did an honest review on an Amazon sauna, and I'll tell you, the comment sections sure heated up. But thanks again for following along in this episode, and join us next time when we try something else new for the first time.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. First timers.
High five.